Welcome back, Darker Me, and we're back with another Madden NFL 17. Last time we left off, well, before I get to the last time we left off, I'm gonna talk to you guys about something. So, I've been bored the past couple of weeks. I know I haven't been streaming as much, but it's for a reason. And, oh, and when I woke up today, I was looking at videos that I did during the summer. And I remembered on how much that we all loved that summer because a lot of stuff happened. Like, I remember a lot of stuff happening. Like, last summer, when me and Ava were talking about doing a story where it was like when we were playing Batman, like when I was playing Batman Arkham Knight, and me having to stay at my grandma's. We did a lot of things last summer, and I'm glad that we did all that. So yeah. Philadelphia Eagles and took another L. We took 2 losses back to back. We lost to the Packers and we lost to the Eagles. So yeah, it's fine. Now we are going up against one of the worst teams. People say the Browns, yeah, they only won 2 games and lost the rest. So, yeah. They are considered the worst team in the NFL. And then, next week, we will be facing... You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm done. But next week we'll be facing, like, literally these next 3 weeks are basically the AFC North, I think? Yeah, AFC North. And this whole week is basically the AFC North, and it's the Browns, the Steelers, and the Ravens. And then we are away from, and then we are going to go back to our division, and then yeah, I can't believe we're almost done. We're already on week 9. Well, yeah, I know we're not almost done, but still, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm done talking. Let's get into the practice and face the Cleveland Browns, hoping to get one more win. Well, hoping to get a win on our season again, because we're still at 5-2. Last game we should have been at 5 because I was in range for a touchdown, yet they wanted to give me a field goal. Yeah, that was smart. And then they took it in overtime and gave the Philadelphia Eagles the win. So, yeah, it's funny on how I can remember all that stuff. But it's funny on how I can't remember what week we're on.
So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Oh, I get it now. Yeah, I get it.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You're taking steps towards success in this league.
The only thing is that I don't get about the coaching staff is he only talks to the quarterback. Alright, let's go. To First Energy Stadium. Oh, and I've been thinking about this like when I was away, but if this team does make it to the Super Bowl or make it into the playoffs, which the way our season was good, our season started off good, and it's always if you win your first 4 games, that means you're always gonna have a good season. Or even if you just win, like if you lose your first game but you win like 4 more games, then you're just gonna have a good season. That's what I heard. But we won 5 games and we only lost 2, so.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. And this man comes into the game off the toughest of losses when he played out of this world but still could lead his team to the win. If he has as many yards this week as he had in the last, I can't imagine they'll lose again. It's the Cowboys going up against the Browns. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
Larry, the Cavaliers may have lifted the local championship drought, but there's another team who'd like a little of that success, and that's the Browns as we come to you from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because...
They get the first touchdown. I swear to God, if we give them touchdown, I will be pissed.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he hits Jason.
I actually want to win this game.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
Like a certain play too much, and I was told to use some coach suggestion plays or just like mix up my plays, so I'm gonna do exactly that.
Trying to cover receivers, they got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air.
Really?
That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. They go to Elliott again. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Another run.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things. Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it in. Maybe a quarterback sneak here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second
I'm going to do
down.
quick
Did
snap.
your high school have that saying, push them back, push them back?
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Back to throw here. And his throw here's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Winton over the middle. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
If I can't stop them
in the first half.
in the next 2 minutes,
2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with
alright, like, we gave them the ball first, meaning after halftime, we get the ball.
With you, partner. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards
And then we can get the lead.
I gotta get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They get 14 yards there at a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well.
Why do you guys not want to catch for me?
For these situations, first down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like the guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. It's caught inside the 25. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. He's
Come on, Jason. Come on. Come on.
He might be gone. And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. They come up in an offset eye. They'll set up to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still, a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. They're going to look to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme
if I could,
confidence.
Big-time confidence that he
but
would make
I
the play
can't
for
get
him,
it.
and he did. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Out left side here to Bryant. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game.
Aspect that's going on, because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what kind of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down? Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Looking to throw. His pass caught at the 4. It'll be a pickup of only a...
You gotta be kidding me.
Try and start this drive in the air. It's caught on the right side.
Yeah, this game hates me if you guys did not know that.
Not before getting this inside the 30.
I'm losing by 2 points.
Now here in Cleveland. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. Now a play fake here on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Finally.
Terrence Williams.
What?
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers.
Dallas gets set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and we saw it. Some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I've got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams.
Stop them. Thank you.
Now here come the Cowboys. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate.
Now, if we just keep, if we get one more touchdown,
and they hope it'll be that easy, right?
And
to be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate.
Yeah, I know it's not gonna be.
Changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
I know it's not just gonna be one more touchdown and then the game's over, but I'm just saying, like, if we get one more touchdown.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's caught by Bryant. And down he goes, but he
And no matter how many touchdowns they get, if we get, like, just one more, like, it doesn't even matter if they get a touchdown the next quarter, or not the next quarter, the next time we are, the next time they get the ball, if they get a touchdown, we'll still be in the lead.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're
Why'd I
doing
choose
in
to
the playbook.
run?
But boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense,
First and
doesn't it?
20.
Longer yard
And I chose
situation.
the run
Now
play.
the Browns are going to take another timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
Alright, I'm gonna pass to Escobar.
They'll drop the throw. Complete to Gavin Escobar, the tight end. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
No, I'm not doing any runs.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
The last time I did a run,
They've got 2 more to use.
it wasn't very helpful.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have first down.
As long as we can run the clock down.
And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's
why
big
he's
time
gonna
right
pick
there,
it.
right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And on that
Why did
last
they
play
give me the
there,
option
he's
for the
over
QB meal?
400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out.
They're giving me the option for the QB meal early.
And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well too.
Everyone dialed in. And Escobar has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
What do you guys think? Can we get one more touchdown?
Now they'll look to throw. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And after that rough game last week, you see the improvement. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would... Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cowboys, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they'll get another road day next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Alright, guys. I don't know what to say about all this, other than the fact that we got one more win on our season. I mean, last season we should have had one. We should have had that one win. Don't understand why they did not give us that win, because I was in perfect range for a touchdown, and then they decided to. They decided to give me a field goal even though I was in good range for a touchdown. Anyway, I knew we were gonna... I was scared at the beginning of the game because we got nothing at the beginning of the game. Yay, we're back to being first in the league. Well, not in the league. We're fourth in the league. The Patriots are 7-1. Anyway, that's our very first win after our bye week, because we had 5 wins before our bye week, and we got that 1 L before it. And then basically how I measure the wins and losses is from the bye week. So like next week, if like tomorrow if I stream again, be our second win ever since. It'll be our second win ever since our bye week has came. So basically how I measure wins and losses, like, yeah, I measure them 6-1, 6-2, I measure them like that. But then I measure them on how many wins you get before your bye week and how many wins you get after your bye week. Alright, so we basically have 1 loss after our bye week, and then we got 1 win after our bye week. Now we are on week 10, and there are only 7 more games left. And these next 7 games, I don't know. I mean, they're all good teams, except the Eagles. Yeah. They're all good teams. To be honest, what's the Steelers overall? You gotta be kidding me. I don't know the Steelers overall. I'll look at it tomorrow when we face the Steelers, but I don't know, we may get our third loss on the season next week, well, tomorrow. And if not, and if we don't get our next loss against the Steelers, we might get our loss against the Ravens. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But, yeah. Then we face the Washington Redskins again. The Vikings, that might be a team I'm going to lose to. Then we face the New York Giants. I don't know. We won against them at the beginning of the season. And we won against the Redskins. That was a close game. So we might lose against the Redskins and might win against the Giants again? I don't know. What was our score in that game? 27-9. Yep. I definitely feel like we're gonna, we faced the Buccaneers in week 15. I think we might win against them? Yeah. Then we faced the Lions in week 16. We might win against them, definitely. And then we faced the Philadelphia Eagles in our final week of the season. To be honest, I don't know. We got our first loss against them. That should have been a win, but I feel like they're going to put one more L up against us. I don't know. But, hey, we're 4th in the league, and in real life, the Cowboys actually, in real life, like, now, the Cowboys actually had 6-2 by, well, no. They had 7-1 by now. Hold on. But the Cowboys in real life, they had 7-1 at this point, and they didn't get their second loss until they faced the Giants again. But I guess we can get that loss early. I mean, because I don't know. That might be a challenge I might want to do. Like, I might create another. Franchise, and yeah, that might be a challenge I might want to do. Like, start a new franchise and do it on pro and try and reenact what happened this season. Like, we'll have to lose to the Giants the first time, win all our next games, then we'll have to lose to the Giants the second time, and then as soon as it is the final game of the season, which is against the Eagles, then we have to lose against them. I don't know, do you guys think we can do it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, we got one home run. And that was against the Eagles. How dare us lose at Arlington? Oh my god. Anyway, we are 4th in the league, and that means if we continue with our 2 losses, then we'll clinch in the playoffs. Hopefully we'll clinch in the playoffs. And yeah, we won't get the Z that the Patriots will be getting if they're still 1st in the league, but we'll be getting the Y. Yeah, we'll be clinching in the playoffs, meaning we won't, depends on how our season goes, if we have, like, depending on how our season goes, if we continue with our 2 losses, then we won't have to face in the wild card. Yeah, we won't have to face in the wild card, but if we finish off the season, enter the playoffs, but we don't have 2 losses, then we have to play in the wild card. And if you guys did not know, there are no football fans that watch me play this. There are postseason is basically playoffs. There's preseason, regular season, postseason. Postseason is split up into 3 rounds. Like the playoffs is split up into 3 rounds. Okay. You have the wild card, then you have the divisional championship playoffs, and then you have the divisional championship, which the divisional championship playoffs is like Seahawks are, no, like say we face against NFC, alright, say we face against the Cardinals. Or, no, definitely not the Saints. Actually, okay, say we face off against the Panthers. If we face off against the Panthers and the divisional championship playoffs is you face someone from the same division that your team is in, and then whoever wins goes into the divisional championship. That's the final playoff game until the Super Bowl. And then the divisional championship is 2 teams, like there's literally 2 more teams, like there's 4 teams that face off, but there's only 2 in the AFC and the NFC. Alright, so say we lose against the Panthers and it was against, and the Panthers had to go up against the Seahawks in the divisional championship. Then whoever wins that goes into the Super Bowl and faces whoever won the AFC divisional championship. You guys get what I'm trying to say here? So basically, the postseason is split up into 4 games. If you count, yeah, Super Bowl is counted as postseason, but postseason, playoffs is split into 3 rounds: wild card, divisional championship playoffs, divisional championship. All right, and let's go to the AFC and figure out. All right, so Patriots won Super Bowl 51 last year. Well, this year. And say they face off against, like, in the divisional championship playoffs, they face off against the Bengals, and they win. Then they go to the divisional championship, and let's say it's against the Chargers. Then they have to face the Chargers, and whoever wins that goes in the Super Bowl, into the Super Bowl. In this point of view, it's Super Bowl 51, but they go into the Super Bowl, and who did I say who won? I think I said the Seahawks, yeah. And if the Seahawks, if the Patriots win, they will have to face off against the Seahawks again in the Super Bowl. This year they face off again. This year the Patriots faced off against the Atlanta Falcons. Back at Super Bowl 49, the Patriots faced the Seahawks. And the Patriots is the team that has been the Patriots have been the only team that has been entering the Super Bowl more than any other team. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go. But hey, we are first in the NFC East. We are fourth in the whole league. That is, it's the Redskins bye week, isn't it? Yeah, this is their bye week. So now yeah, that's why we're first in the NFC East. But yeah, and also, true fact, did you know the NFC East was the NFC East was the only division that every single team was afraid of. With the Cowboys, the Redskins, the Giants, and the Eagles, everyone was afraid of them. So yeah, here's your question of the day. What is your Steelers versus Cowboys win? Well, Steelers versus Cowboys predictions. That's what I always do. Like me and my brother, we did on the Xbox One downstairs. We did predictions for who was going into the Super Bowl 51. So you guys are gonna. So I'm gonna give you guys the next 7 days. Well, the next 7 weeks of this game. Like you can do it today, you can do it tomorrow, but I would rather you guys do it today. So the next 7 games, there will be. I want you guys to think of predictions on what is going like think of predictions, and the final prediction has to be after week 17, and it has to be will the Cowboys will be going to the playoffs or the Cowboys will not be going to the playoffs. That's your choice. I'm leaving it up to you guys. So yeah, you guys can choose whatever you want. You guys don't have to choose all wins for me. No, it's your choice. So yeah. Peace. Have the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.